Hello to all of you. In this video, we will guide you how to score 140 marks in RBI Assistant Mains and how to secure a job at RBI, which is the best organization to join if you are preparing for bank exams in India. And it's also a shortcut to grade B, because after 3 years you will become grade A, and after again 3 years by clearing internal exam you can become grade B. Now clearing RBI grade B is a tough thing, so this is a kind of shortcut which you can opt for becoming RBI grade A or B in RBI. So let's discuss how you are going to score 140 marks. Now you would be thinking that why I am emphasizing on 140 marks, why not 180 or why not 100? So the data tells everything. The last RBI assistant exam was conducted in 2017. So the reason, the gap of 3 years, this is in the next slide. Okay, so I have also told the reason which many of you would be aware, like LPT. Okay, so LPT is a test, language proficiency test. So earlier there used to be a interview of clerk also, but in 2014-15 our PM Narendra Modi cancelled the interview thing, and for clerical positions you directly get the job. But if somebody is appearing for the job of a clerical cadre in Maharashtra, so she should be aware of the local language. Okay, because you have to handle customers, you have to directly deal with customers, and customers are not good with English and all those things, so you have to be proficient in the local language. So what happened in 2017 was, many aspirants filled the form from Maharashtra. Like 602 students appeared for LPT in Mumbai and 213 failed. Now what happened, that many aspirants went to the court sorry, because they were not happy with the procedure which RBI followed, and due to all those cases and all those things, you know how judiciary works in India. The recent example, I don't want to go into that. Around 7-8 years has passed, still we are waiting that when those people will be hanged. So we'll leave that. What happened is, in 3 years you got only one vacancy of RBI assistant. I hope after 2020 you will get every year vacancy of RBI assistant. So that was the reason, and you have to prepare for LPT. One more important thing, if you have filled the form from Maharashtra or Telangana or any state of which like Kannada, Telugu, Marathi, you don't know the language, so you have to prepare for LPT in parallel. Okay, because if you will score 180 marks out of 200, but you are not going to clear the LPT, so you will not get the job. That's why LPT is very important. Okay, coming back to the 140 thing, why I told you to score 140. So in 2017, which was the last exam conducted, the maximum cutoff was 124.5 in Kerala, the most literate state in India. The next, just above, the most illiterate state is still having the cutoff of around 180, and Bhubaneswar 120, Jaipur 120, 121. So the thing is, New Delhi 121. So the thing is, if you are going to score 140 marks this year, keeping the level of paper same, so you are going to clear the exam. Now you would be thinking, why I'm saying 140 if the cutoff is 125? So the thing is, if you will target 140 marks, so you will get 125, 130. If you will target 125, 130, so what you will get? You will get 100 mark. Okay, and you will fail. So here you can say, see, the cutoff is nowhere 100 mark for any state for general category. In fact, in OBC also, only in few states like Chandigarh, Jammu, the cutoff was low, and same is the case for reserve categories also. So how to score 140 marks? That's the $1,000,000 question. So in this video I am going to suggest you a strategy how to get 140 marks. And the good thing is, if you are good at all 5 sections, okay, then you will definitely score 140 marks. But still, if you are good at only 4 sections, like your maths is not good, your reasoning is, puzzle practice is not at that par level, or your English is not good, still you can score 140 marks. Now how to do that, I will guide you in this video. So do watch the video till the end if you are serious about clearing RBI Assistant Exam. Okay, so this is the format. I think you would all be aware of the format, and 135 minutes you will get for 200 marks. And the timing is sectional, okay, so 30 minutes for maths, reasoning and English, and 20 minutes for computer, and all sections carry equal marks, equal questions, 40. But you can't switch between reasoning and English. You have to spend 30 minutes in reasoning and spend 25 minutes in general awareness. Okay, so this is the format. And first I will tell how to handle reasoning. Okay, so I have discussed the paper which was asked in 2017, what all questions were asked in reasoning. Okay, so the point to be noted over here is, puzzle was of around 5 5 5 5, means around 25 marks. Okay, so this much was puzzle. Okay, and input output, inequality and this miscellaneous things were of around 10-15 marks. Okay, so the thing is, the puzzle carries 25 marks. So if you want to score 30 marks in reasoning, you have to solve at least 4 puzzles, 3 to 4 puzzle at any cost. You have to solve at any cost. So daily do practice high level tough reasoning questions, especially puzzles. Input output inequality is still doable. So you have to score 30 plus marks in reasoning, at least 30 marks, at least 30 marks in 30 minutes. Okay, in reasoning at any cost. Now let's move to quant. See, quant is a very scoring section, and last year the level of the paper was not so high. The level was easy, moderate, easy, moderate, moderate, moderate. Okay, so the quant paper was not that tough. And the DI thing, again, 15 questions are directly from DI, easily solvable. What you have to do is, you have to use minimum paper pen, do mental calculation, don't use pen paper. When I say pen paper, you actually spend time watching the screen, again going to paper, switching to screen, switching to paper. You waste lot of time which you can't analyze on the timer. Because I have given the exam of banking, where I have also scored around 170 marks out of 200, I know what's the importance of 10-second, 20-second, 30-second age. So in DI you have to use mental calculation and get 15 marks your sort. After that, hit approximation, quadratic equation. These two consumes very less time. So again you can easily fetch 10 marks. Okay, so this 25 marks I suppose you can get in 20 minutes. Still you are left with good amount of time, because the time which is in quant is 30 minutes. So still you have 10 minutes left. So in that 10 minutes, what you can do is, you can go for few questions from miscellaneous. Don't go for data sufficiency, I will suggest. If you are good at data sufficiency, it's fine, because you are the man who knows your capability. If you have appeared for mock in your home conditions, you know how to play in the real condition. Okay, so I will suggest you that you have targeted around 25 questions, 25 marks. So you need 5 more marks. Again, 30 marks you have to target in quant. So you have to pick few questions from miscellaneous like age question, percentage, ratio, proportion, boat stream. Try to get 5 more marks. Pick 1-2 questions from data sufficiency, which is easy one, and now you will easily be able to fetch 30 marks in quant. Okay, if you are not so good at quant, still try to target 20 marks. If you are not good at reasoning, still try to target at least 20 marks, not below 20 marks. Okay, at least 20 marks. And if you are average, above average, or good, so you should target 30 marks. But because you have cleared pre, and the cutoff of pre is around 80 marks, so I assume that you are good at maths, reasoning, as well as English. Now coming back to English. English in bank is all about maths, no grammar, no tense, nothing. Again, you have to score at least 30 marks in English. How to do that? Reading, 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 only reading. Reading comprehension, 10 question, close test. You can leave parajumble if you are not confident. Replace the phrase. New pattern question of sentence connector, that's again reading based, error spotting. So leave the parajumble thing, okay, and still you can attempt 35 questions. Out of that you have to score 30 marks, and that's easily achievable. Okay, and why I have made this video in English, that's not because I know lots of aspirants want the video in Hindi, but still I have made this video in English because you have to score good marks in English also if you have to qualify RBI assistant, and you should watch the video in English only, because that will also help you in scoring good in English. Because if I'm talking to you in English, still you are learning something. Okay, so you have to get again 30 marks in English. Now coming to GK. So this is here is the game. The real game is over here. If you are good at reasoning, English, and quant, so you will easily score around 90 marks, and you have already done it in pre, man. You have done it. You have that fire in your belly. You can easily score 90 marks in those 3 sections. How much more mark you need? 50 marks. Only 50 marks. If I assume that the cutoff will be not more than 140, and still we have 80 questions of GK and computer. But few of you would be thinking like, no, the paper of pre was easy, I was able to achieve 90 marks, but in mains the level will be high. How I will achieve 90 plus in 3 sections? I will get only 70 marks. How to gain again 70 marks? So getting 70 marks in computer and GK is easy. GK plus computer, it's very easy. Now you have to focus on what I'm going to say now. So the questions which were asked in 2017 GK were very basic questions, like no tricky questions. Which bank has launched Project Nishchay? Mastercard launches in which city? Girija Devi, Meghalaya. So the thing is, there is banking, there is static, there is current affairs, there is full form, there is day, there is capital, there is festival, there is, means lots of things are over there. But all these questions were in the news. So if you are aware of last 6 months of GK, so you will easily score around 35 plus marks. But the traditional way how aspirants study is, first daily GK, second they go to solve quiz, again they revise. Still they are unable to score 20 marks in GK. The reason is because you consume lots of junk. Like any accident which is happening in Meghalaya is not important for bank question, but in daily GK update you consume such kind of junk which get your brain a little bit fizzy. Okay, so what you need is, you don't need to spend the time in reading daily GK update, solving multiple quizzes of several websites, again revising that thing multiple times. Now you are watching videos also of GK of many websites. So ask yourself, do you have that much time so that you can focus on only GK. Like if you are studying for 10 hours daily, you can give 4-5 hours to GK, or you should focus more on quant, reasoning and English. So how you are going to score, cutting short, how you are going to score 35 plus marks in GK is very easy. And the thing is, here we come into the picture. Like you can see the reviews. Our material is well researched from Live Mint, Business Standard, PIB, Yojana, Kurukshetra, The Hindu, every source from RBI website, bulletins. We compile the important questions, and out of our questions, around 80% questions are directly asked in the exam. Our strike rate is way above 70-80%, so you can easily score around 35 to 36 marks in RBI Assistant GK. Also you can see the reviews, and recently in RBI grade B, one of the aspirant who subscribed us got around 67 marks out of 80 in RBI grade B GK, where the weightage is around 40%. Okay, so our content is already launched and you can easily access it. You can directly message on the page in which you are watching this video, LYT MODE GA. Message us, we will guide you how you have to subscribe to our GK material. And the good news is we will also provide you computer materials, and the computer is very easy. 40 marks. In 2017 the questions were very easy, basic operating system, input output, memory, hardware, software, computer security, MS Office questions. Few questions were tricky, but a change has come in last exams, like ransomware, Bitcoin. This kind of questions are asked in computer, like Huawei launched a operating system. So what's the name of that operating system? Harmony was the name. So such kind of questions are asked. So we have designed our content in such a way that we cover the computer current affairs questions as well, and we will also provide you material of computer, so that you can easily achieve around 70 plus marks in GK plus computer. So 70 out of 80 is very good. So if you achieve 70 marks, then your job in RBI is cemented. You have to just prepare for a party which you will throw to me on 29th of March, because after appearing in the exam you will get the confidence that if you are getting 140 marks or not. And I believe that if you are watching this video at this time, you are perfect, man. You are going to rock on 29th of March. You will clear the exam if you are focused, and I think you are capable of more than you know. And good luck, all the best. Thank you for watching the video. Do share it if you think that it's valuable. Do share it in all your WhatsApp and Telegram group. Thank you, thanks a lot, and God bless you.